Redskins' first home game tonight in a kind of familiar foe if you went to school back in the day. But Greene County Tech used to be a yearly occurrence for us, but been a while since we played them.
So, Brock,
I'm joined
I'm
in the booth tonight by Derek Phelps, Mike Thompson, Aaron Baltz, and Dane Dillon will be on the sidelines for us. Gentlemen, give us some insight about the game tonight.
Well, I was just going to say when I stepped on you there, Brock. So,
okay.
Last two meetings, Greene County Tech actually beat Pocahontas the last two times they faced off.
Oh, wow.
That was in the 08 and 09 seasons. That 09 game, Greene County Tech took that one 28-7. But it has. I was trying to think who would have been. What team was that in 08 and 09? I can't remember who was on that team. But anyway, yeah, it's be a good matchup tonight. You know, Greene County Tech lost to Gosnell last week, 26-7. Familiar foe for the Redskins. So just look to have a good ball game tonight.
And now the starting lineup.
We had a heartbreaker last week. Redskins led for most of the game, and then just right there at the end, Salem scored. It really didn't reflect the effort. I think Coach Chester was very happy with the effort. Made some mistakes, which you would expect the first game of the season. A lot of penalties, long game. But this week, I think Mike said it a few times now. You should improve the most between game 1 and game 2 of the season. So that's what we're looking for tonight, and I know that's what the Redskin coaches are hoping for.
As much as it hurts to lose a football game, you learn more from the first or second game, like the guys said tonight. And I'll say one more thing about Salem. They're not a joke. They can play football over there. So, anyway, next on to Greene County Tech. The Spirit lines are set up. We're just awaiting captains to come out. Captains are approaching the field, and Mike could find out who that is for us.
That is, looks like tonight's team captains will be Zane Baltz, number 77, and Landon Gettings, number 78.
I don't know why I asked Mike. I think Aaron knows that guy down there.
I think you recognized him a little bit.
Have you fed him once, twice?
A little bit, but Mike's fed him a few times too.
I have indeed. So I hope everybody had a chance to catch the pregame interviews on our Redskin Broadcasting Network Facebook page. Our pregame sponsor this year, Baltz Chevrolet. Baltz Chevrolet on the Y in Pocahontas has one goal. They want to provide their customers with the best deals on the latest new vehicles. If you're looking for a new vehicle, contact them or stop by for a test drive. You can also get a quick quote online at baltzchevrolet.com.
Definitely appreciative of Baltz Chevy right here in town sponsoring our pregame show. They are doing an excellent job down there.
Guys, I want to give a quick shout out tonight. He may be at home watching. I know Colton Brown got injured preseason and had surgery yesterday on his ACL, and just want to give a shout out to him. And Colton, we're all rooting for you, buddy. I hope everything's going good and heal up quick, okay? And can't wait to see you back out here next season.
All right, captains are on the field, and we have a familiar mascot out there with them, too. Not associated with the Redskins, but associated with Pocahontas. I believe that is the Black River Technical College Blackhawk.
Captains for the Greene County Tech Eagles is number 8, Grant Gay, number 79. Evan Cooper, number 0, Tate Ryan, and number 12, Tucker Beasley.
All right, thank you, Aaron, for that. What did we do there?
Tech won the toss, and they've elected to receive, so the Redskins will kick off as they line up to come through the Spirit line.
And our defense played great last week. So we will see what happens here in the first series. Tells a lot about a team, first series of a ball game. Shake off the jitters a little bit and get ready to play some football. Folks, we got a new sponsor tonight. That is Riverside Kubota. We'll tell you more about them here in a second, but we really appreciate them. And here come your Redskins.
Getting a good shot there, Dane is, of the boys coming out on the field. I like this new look. We've got this red jerseys, white pants.
Mm-hmm. That all white's pretty clean, but mamas don't like that very much. They gotta.
It's kind of hard to clean.
I know Pam Tiedemeyer went through about 20 bottles of stain remover. Probably because I was on the ground all the time. So, anyway, Redskins.
Well, a shout out to the coaching staff because actually they wash those jerseys after the game.
Oh, yeah, that's right. My bad, Aaron. Thank you. Yes.
And I know the mamas really appreciate that.
Yeah. I forgot. Some of them stay there till like 2 o'clock in the morning getting everybody's stuff clean. So, folks, those coaches are working hard night and day for these kids.
Got a couple of newcomers on the kickoff team this week for the Redskins, Brock.
Okay.
It looks like we got number 48, Timber Westmoreland, that was not out there last week. And then Mr. Arnold is, of course, doing the kicking for us again. I'll try to get a shout out to everybody else on there on the kickoff team for the Knights.
All right. Thank you, Aaron. Like you said, Brendan Arnold, new to the team this year, will be doing the kicking duties. Waiting for the official's whistle. Pooch kick makes it down to about the 28-yard line where Greene County Tech fair catches it, and there's where we start.
You know, one of the things that I talked with Coach Chester about this week, you know, that last drive that Salem had last week to take the lead, they were facing a really tired Redskin defense.
That's true.
So I think Coach Chester and the staff tonight not looking to have as many kids go both ways tonight. So I think Aaron's going to tell you some of those changes.
So we've got 53, Jonathan Converse Warren on the line, number 56, Evan Thompson. And then we've got number 73 starting at the nose for the Redskins, which is Mason Burgess.
All right. Was that Beasley on the carry there?
Yes.
Looks like Beasley will be their starting quarterback, number 12.
Linebacking crew is going to be the same as it was last week. And your secondary, pretty much the same. You got Matt Womack out there.
Beasley wants to throw it in the flat, and he's complete. Makes one man miss. Ball's ahead to the, call it 45-yard line, and the refs are going to call first down.
Well, the Redskins knew what they were looking at on that play. They snuck the cornerback up, expecting that short little hitch pass. So they recognized something in that set.
All right. Greene County Tech comes in, spreading it out.
Number 17, Andrew Hale, checked in. He's a 5'10", 165 pounds. Caught quite a few passes in their first couple games.
Beasley wants to hand it off this time, but the senior Ty Menard won't have any of it. Going to be a pretty good loss, guys.
Right. Ty, you know, is right there. He's got a nose for the football, just like we've said. So good. Well, there by Ty.
Pushing about to 2nd and 15. Looks like they've got the ball right on the 30-yard line on their end of the field. We like to keep them on that minus 30.
Beasley in the shotgun snap. Going to hand it off to his halfback. Going to pick up about 4 yards, and he's brought down. It's going to be Ryan Tate.
Got a flag in the backfield. It's going to be holding on the offense.
Brought up about 45 Tom Menard. There's a flag on the play. Holding against the Eagles.
And like Aaron said, holding versus the Eagles. Marching back 10.
That was not your typical holding victim or holding perpetrator there. That was actually number 12 out there trying to keep the guys from coming around the end.
Which is the quarterback.
Yeah, after he handed the ball off, he grabbed some jersey.
All right, 2nd and a ton. 10:04 left here in the first quarter play. No score. Motion for Greene County Tech, and we got another flag on the play. That's usually motion.
Absolutely.
False start against the Eagles.
Everybody knew the snap count but the center.
Yeah.
2nd down and 30 for the 16-yard line.
Is that a 5-yard penalty? 10-yard penalty?
I believe it was 5.
That was 5 on the motion.
Takes him back to the 16-yard line. Beasley wants to stay in the shotgun. He's got Tate beside him back there. Beasley wants to throw the football. Got a man open over the middle. Going to be a huge amount short of the first down.
Brought down by number 5, Matt Womack.
Womack broke on the ball there pretty quick. They bottled that one up pretty good. That, the Redskins are back on defense with the long yardage situation there, and they're going to let you have that one. Just not going to let anybody behind you.
No. Coach Chester talked about Beasley. They obviously had a loss last week against Gosnell, but Beasley played pretty well in that. He likes to get out of the pocket, or he's not scared to get out of the pocket, roll out and throw the ball downfield.
Hunter Hensley on that reception. Beasley wants to throw again. Throws over the middle and through the receiver's hands. And I don't see his name.
So Redskins gave up an opening drive touchdown last week against Salem. So good to see them get the stop, get that defense off the field.
Is that Arnold deep to receive, guys?
It is.
Okay.
He is a special teams man. Punt from Greene County Tech. Not a bad looking punt. Takes a roll. Well, it's kind of short. Going to go out of bounds at about the 48-yard line. That's where the Redskins will take over. 1st and 10. We've got 8:43 left here in the first quarter to play. No score.
Well, I think that's exactly what Coach Chester wanted to see on that first possession. Hold Tech to pretty much, no gain, no yardage there, and get the defense, especially some of the new guys that are out on the field this week, get them a few reps and get them a little confidence going.
All right. Coffee and Ballard in the backfield. Ballard's going to get the football, the X-Man, but they're going to hit him for a loss.
That was a little bit of a new look there on offense. Had Coffee and Ballard both in the backfield. Had an H-back up. I know that Casey, one of the things he talked about is he's wanting to get the X-Man more carries tonight.
Oh, yeah.
So he's starting off with that.
Had a little linebacker
snap by James. He's got a Coffee down the sideline, overthrows him by a bit. Sorry, Aaron. What did you say?
Just talking about that previous play, Brock. We had the play set up good and it was blocked pretty good, but we had a guy leak from the backside over there.
Looks like they're trying to do a little cross action there, maybe a trap. Okay, Xavier alone in the backfield with James this time. 3 split out. He's going to throw it to Coffee out here in the flat. Coffee makes one man miss. Going to pick up about 4 yards, but going to be way short of the first down. let's see what the Redskins want to do here.
I don't think there's any question. They ran that play planning to go for it. So
Right. On the ball quickly are the Redskins. Redskins are trying to point out some things at Greene County Tech. Look to the sideline. And Coach Jester is going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Redskins.
Timeout with 7:36 in the first quarter. No score. 4th and 6 Redskins.
Brock, our first down sponsor for this year, Barton's Lumberyard of Pocahontas. Hopefully we're going to convert this 4th down to a first down. Barton's Pocahontas, they continue to be an employee-owned local building material and hardware retailer, offer quality home improvement products and solutions at the best price to help customers achieve their dreams. Please stop by and see Bobby and the team for all your building material and hardware needs.
How long has Barton's been in Pocahontas?
So, the website says 1993,
Wow.
but I guess that, I mean, obviously Barton's has been around for over 100 years, right? So I think just the Pocahontas location maybe started then. But they have been a great business partner in the community for a long time now.
Right, pillar to the community. All right, here we go back to action. 7:36 in the first quarter, no score. James will take the snap. He wants to throw the football this time. Looks out in the flat. He's got Coffee. Coffee catches the football. It's going to be close to a first down.
yeah, he picked it up there by about a yard. Good throw and catch there.
Going to give him about
Coffee knew he was going to get belted there, and he hung on to the ball. That's the senior coming out in him right there.
I expected nothing less from that kid.
And real quick, Brock, the offensive line, you're going to see them flip-flopping back and forth a little bit tonight. That's one of the things that they've kind of put in.
Shotgun snap. This time James is going to take it himself. He's going to fall forward for about 6 yards.
Brought down by number 8, Grant Cave.
And they're only going to give him 4.
3 on the play, 2nd down and 7.
Tech's defensive line doing something kind of weird. They kind of backed up and got a running start that time. I don't know if you which actually gave us a little bit of an advantage on that run right there.
Mason Priest split to the far side. This time James wants to take it himself outside on the far side of the field and going to get some positive yardage. Looks like he's got the first down.
No, he's going to be a little short, Brock.
Oh.
About 2 yards short.
I was watching the chain guy over there, and he took off.
Yeah. He thought the same thing. Yeah, so you're seeing this Redskin offensive line, each play's a little bit different. You never know which side the tackles are going to line up on.
This time James hands it to Coffee in the backfield, and Greene County Tech snuffed that out.
they just, with this defense they're running, they're going to guess right maybe half the time.
That's
Right.
Number 44, Alex.
And they just hope the other half the time they don't guess too wrong.
Exactly.
All right. 4th down and 6 to go. 5:39 in the first quarter. Redskins are going for it. James wants to drop back and throw the football in the corner, and he makes the completion.
I believe he's got it, Brock. He put the nose of the football on the 30. If it is, I don't know. It may be just a hair short.
Jared Mitchell. They've thrown and caught a few passes from each other.
They called it short. It's going to be Greene County Tech.
Oh, man. All right. Well, great catch by the sophomore. Great throw by the sophomore. I just like to see things developing, guys.
Well, and one thing I saw already on that series, Coach Chester talked about what he learned from the loss against Salem, and one of the things was we need to be better on pass protection. We saw that there with Ballard. Did a good job on pass pro there.
All right, Beasley takes a snap, shotgun, throws it out in the flat. He's got a man. He's going to pick up 9 yards, very close to the first down.
That Ty Menard had blitzed on that play and then retreated and
Yeah, chased it down from the backside.
From the back, yeah.
That's Landon Mitchell on the reception for Greene County Tech. 3 split to the near side, 1 to the far, 1 back in the backfield. They're going to throw it out in the flat again to Mitchell, and this time Mr. Coffee snuffed it out.
He knew what was coming, and he was all over it. So.
Coffee is one of those kids that's playing both ways tonight. You know, last week he led the Skins in rushing and in tackles. He put in a good night.
Yeah, you got
Tough kid.
Tech just subbed in with a heavy package.
3rd down and 5, like Aaron said, they brought the big boys in. Beasley taking himself up the middle. I think the Redskins stopped him short. That's going to be 4th and 3 yards, 2 yards.
4th and 2. Matt Womack in on that tackle.
Landon Gettings checking in for the Redskins. Womack's going to come out.
Okay.
For this short yardage situation. Tech still with that heavy package.
Just counter heavy versus heavy.
Beasley takes it himself.
Redskins
in the backfield, but he breaks one.
Second effort.
Now he's breaking a run long down the far side of the field. He's going to get some pretty good yardage out there, taking the ball all the way down to close to the 30-yard line.
Austin George making the tackle down there, number 11.
You know, Austin George wanted us to make sure we knew he was number 11 last week, and he really showed up. 2 forced fumbles, fumble recovery. Had a great game last week.
It's going to be 1st down for the Eagles. Ball placed on the 37-yard line. 3:30 left in the first quarter of play. No score. Beasley's going to take it again over the right side. Going to pick up another 4 yards, guys.
Coffee and Menard there to make the stop.
What Beasley's doing right now reminds me of a team last year. Us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Looks like they're going to stay in the same formation. Tight, Beasley in the backfield. You know who's getting the ball. Beasley this time up the middle. Didn't get the push.
They're subbing back out with that spread now. Coming back in with the spread offense, and Gettings will come back out. Womack will come back in.
Okay. Guessing the Redskin coaching staff studied and had seen that this week before, so they were ready for it. All right, 3 wide to the near side, 2 to the far side, 1 man in the backfield. That's Beasley.
And
Austin George.
Austin George. QB sack.
Austin, I know your number, baby. You're doing a great job.
So 4 down territory here. They'll go for it.
Okay.
You know, we talked Greene County Tech moved down from 6A. They spent the past 2 years in 6A, moved back down to 5A East this year, won 4 games in their whole time while in 6A. But they have 6A numbers on that sideline, so they can keep really fresh.
Good point. Beasley takes a snap. He wants to throw the ball. Throws it over the middle. Reception's made, but
Ty Menard.
Yeah, Ty
wrapped him
Menard.
up.
the senior Ty Menard.
Ryder Baltz with the pressure there.
Ball's going to be turned over on downs. Redskin football. Offense trots back on the field. 1:35 left here in the first quarter of play. No score. Redskins will come out, spread 1 to each side. And that I called a bone kind of formation. James going to keep it himself this time. Didn't look like he kind of a broken play, but he'll push forward to about 4 yards.
I know that Coach Chester, Coach Davis wanted to be a little bit less predictable this week. Last week, kind of when James was in, Salem knew that was going to be passing down, so we're seeing here early on he's mixing it up a little bit more.
Great point. 2nd and 5 for the Skins. Going to hand it off.
Coffee there. He had a huge hole, but the safety come up and got him there at the last minute. That was if the safety doesn't get him, that's 6 points, Brock.
Going to bring up 3rd and 2. And well, like Mike said, they can't key on one guy now. They got to start looking at different people. And are they going to touch the ball?
No, there's weapons all over the field right now.
Same formation. James is going to take it himself this time.
It's going to be another Barton's first down.
That's right. Barton's first down.
Somebody's down there in my seats.
Yeah, that is a good. We got a game sponsor has Barker Loungers in the end zone tonight. Auction those off, and so that's some quality seats right there.
Think we could get some recliners up here?
Sure.
Probably not. All right, Coach Chester wants to let the first quarter run out. After the first quarter play, there's no score for each team.
So just through the first quarter there, guys, I've got Spencer James leading rusher with 4 carries for 17 yards. James 3 of 4 passing for 18 yards. We've got Coffee with 2 catches for 12 and Mitchell with 1 catch for 6 yards. I got Ty Menard as our leading tackler with 4 tackles so far, and Austin George with 2 tackles and a sack.
Guys in junior high, the X-Man, quarterback, receivers, everybody was clicking, man. They completed lots of passes. I'm just waiting for Mitchell to get one long and James get comfortable and start throwing to them guys again. It's going to be hard to beat after that.
We saw in that Riverside scrimmage James to Mitchell on a long gainer. Mm-hmm. Mitchell had to kind of slow down and come back towards the ball. And we talked about at the time, 2 or 3 games into the season, that's a touchdown because he had his man by 5 steps, and it was just James just laid it out there a little bit short, but they'll get that timing together.
Correct.
Got Coffee going to take the snap this time for the Skins.
Coffee in that bunch formation. Everybody's bunched in, and Coffee just pushes forward for about 8 yards. We've seen this last year, Aaron and Mike, against Rivercrest, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's when we brought out the heavy formations at Rivercrest, and thus started the success of the Redskins last
That's
year.
right. Coffee in the backfield. Going to take it again himself. Going to push forward for about 3 yards.
Another Barton's first down. Good carry by Coffee.
Barton's first down for the Redskins. Coffee. This time he's going to hand it off to Xavier. He gets over the left side, and Xavier is gone.
Baby. Go, baby.
Touchdown, Redskins, Xavier Ballard. I'll let you gentlemen tell me how far it was.
The scoreboard says 44 yards.
That was that's X's first touchdown as a senior high Redskin, so congratulations to X. We knew it was just a matter of time. He's got the speed, he's just a sophomore, guys. Going to get to watch him for 2 more years.
Oh, Aaron, that excites me right there.
We knew when he got through the line nobody was going to catch him.
All right, Arnold on to kick the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good by a mile. So, Redskin fans, 11 minutes left until halftime, and there's a score. Redskins 7, Greene County Tech nothing.
Redskins got a lot of we've got a lot of different weapons.
Man, we do.
I mean, it's just there's so many. I mean, it's just a good. I love how many people we have involved in the football game. It's back to we don't have the same guys playing both ways. We've got different guys on special teams. It's just getting the whole group of guys involved, and that just makes for honestly building a good program going forward. We kind of got away from that for a little while, and it's nice to have that back.
Right.
Just I like seeing great call out here, and I like seeing the newer, younger players maybe on special teams. Keeps them involved in the game, gets them invested more in the team and the team success. That's a great call out. You're exactly right.
All right. Arnold on to kick the football for the Redskins. Got a pooch kick. Will it go 10 yards? It did.
But Green Tecker covered it up.
I'm sure they saw some of that Salem tape and knew that
Yeah.
was in our.
Absolutely. They're like, oh, we're not going to do this.
Nope.
Have we kicked it deep all year?
Not yet. I don't believe.
I mean, I know we just been through a game. And
the opening kickoff was the deepest we kicked it all year so far.
You know, and I think Arnold has got the leg to kick it deep.
I believe you're right, and that's a risk reward. I mean, obviously you can get the ball back, or you can give the other team good starting field position.
All right, Greene County Tech wants to hand it off. The first play. Redskins fumble on the play. Maybe.
They're
going to call it down.
Who came up with the ball? Austin George.
Austin George. My
I had
goodness.
73 on that tackle, guys. That's who I had. I don't know.
Yeah, that's Mason Burgess.
Mason Burgess. He's a newcomer this week to the starting lineup.
That was
Good job, Mason.
One of the things Coach Chester talked about was going to get him in the game, see if we can keep that defensive line fresher, so that they can not be nearly as winded in the fourth quarter.
All right. Spread out again. 2nd and 8. Going to give it off again to the halfback, and the Redskins aren't going to have any of it. 47, guys.
Ryder Baltz got
Ryder
him.
Baltz.
Another sophomore.
Yep. Tech's looking like they're trying to go a little bit faster here, trying to get the Redskins on their heels a little bit. Now they slowed it back down.
Ryder just keeps getting better every week.
Every week.
I know I've only seen him
Absolutely.
2 to 3 weeks, but
We can sit up here and see his confidence grow.
yes. One man in the backfield, Beasley, he wants to throw the football. He had a man on a slant route over the middle, but just overthrew him. That's
Baltz.
going to bring up 4th and 5.
Baltz came on a stunt around the left end, got pushed out a little bit wide, but he was heading.
He was at the quarterback's feet.
He
for
sure was.
Tech looks like they're going to punt here, or sets up in a punt formation.
Redskins have nobody deep,
Yeah, playing this one safe.
just in case.
Get
Tech
there,
gets the
get there.
snap. Oh, I hope they don't throw a flag on that.
Austin George almost got that one.
Yes.
He sure did.
Oh.
I know we didn't put anybody deep. It wouldn't bother me to see number 21 back there returning punts.
Oh, I hear you. And I think he was on kickoff.
Yep. I wouldn't be too upset if I saw him dropping deep on a punt.
That's the X-Man right there, making strides every week.
You know, and that last series was the, harking back to the old thunder and lightning running backfield.
Yep.
Or pistol formation, I think we call that, right?
Yep.
And speaking of Xavier, he gets the first handoff. Going to pick up almost 6 yards, 5 yards on the play.
Yeah, Redskins back out in that heavy package again.
Number 15, Isaiah Betts on the tackle. Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd down 6.
Carter Couch, Zane Baltz, they lead their line up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go. Tied again. Coffey's going to take it himself this time and go over the right side. He's got blocking from Xavier. He's out in front. Barely brought down at the 20-yard line, or Coffey would have put another one on there, guys.
Yeah, 17 saved that for them. That is Andrew Hale.
Did you see X-Man out there throw that block?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Sure
goodness.
did, and it was beautiful.
Man, I think he hears us talking about it. He just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah.
Redskins over 100 yards total offense in the game so far.
All right, nice. Xavier gets the ball again. He's coming off tackle. Ooh.
He's mad.
He was close to breaking that one, too.
He was smelling it.
An ankle saved them from scoring again. 8:20 left here until halftime. 7-0 Redskins. Coffey takes it up the middle. Will he push forward to another first down?
It's going to be just short rock, about a foot.
Okay.
So we got Tech's going to take a timeout here, kind of get the guys a little breather.
All right, Redskin offense come over to talk to the coaching staff. Like we said, 8:15 left in the second quarter of play till halftime here. Redskins lead 7-0.
Coffey up to 6 carries for 63 yards. Ballard with 4 carries for 52 yards, and of course that 44-yard touchdown scamper. James with 4 carries for 17 yards so far.
Pretty good distribution there. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, we're just a lot less predictable tonight so far.
correct. Like Aaron said, Zane Baltz switches side of the field now. He's on the left side. Caves his man in. Coffey takes it around the left side. Is he going to have enough?
They're showing he maybe lost a yard on that carry.
He did. He lost just a little bit.
Don't know if Greene County Tech's figured this out, but we're running behind Zane Baltz. Xavier in the backfield. Coffey takes it again. Now he's going to get that first down.
There's another Barton's first down. Gain of 3 on the play. Puts the ball just inside the 10-yard line.
Like Mike said, Barton's first down. 1st and 9. Xavier gets the football again. The old X-Man takes it down to the 4-yard line.
Lane Compton, number 9 on the tackle. Gain of 3 on the play.
It's going to be 2nd and 6, which is 2nd and goal. 6:50 left here till halftime. Can the Redskins punch it in again? Xavier and Coffey in the backfield. Coffey going to take it himself this time over the left side. Going to pick up about a yard.
Yeah, they're starting to, they're keying on us a little bit, keying on that run game now. This is where we, drop a little pass over
Remember
the middle.
what we did last year?
Absolutely.
Ty Menard, we'd throw it to him over the middle. He used to score from like 80 yards out. Coffey going to take it himself. Pushes forward. He's reaching for that goal line.
Real close.
They're going to mark him down at the half-yard line.
He bobbled that ball on the snap, guys, when he took off, and if it wasn't for that, he would have been over. Got a hurt Tech player on the field here.
Greene County Tech player down on the field. They'll tend to him. 6 minutes left. Redskins lead 7-0. Mike, we talk about some of these sponsors.
Talk about our sponsors for tonight, Brock. Yeah, we had the Baltz Chevrolet, our pregame sponsor. Of course, Barton's and Pocahontas, our first down sponsor. Our halftime sponsor coming up, GTS Physical Therapy of Pocahontas. We also got Riverside Kubota on with us
Nice.
this week. Glad to see those guys come on. They're going to be our exclusive sponsor for the post game. Our defensive player of the game sponsor, Rancho Bravo, and then our offensive player of the game sponsor will be Don Steakhouse of Pocahontas. So we'll be making those selections after the game. Just we couldn't be prouder of all the folks that have come on board to support us this year.
We dearly appreciate it.
It's about a half yard. It's 4th and about a half yard.
I don't think it's a half yard there.
It's close.
2 inches.
You know, my bifocals just can't hardly see that far, Brock.
Coffee up under center. It's probably going to be a sneak, and it's across, and we got a flag on the
that come
play.
in on the back. I don't know what that would be.
Coffee gets across for the score, but flag on the play. Aaron, what we got?
I don't know if they're calling that X pushed him in the back. Is that illegal in high school? I'm not sure.
Got the old Philly tush push.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a sideline warning against the Redskins.
You're kidding me. Well, that's a strange call to make here when
And
you're
so
on the.
we're going to back us up 5 yards.
Coach Chester out there getting an explanation. Looks like he may
Yeah.
bring on the
We're going to bring
field
on
goal
the field
team.
goal team, and
So,
to take the points off the board.
instead of the touchdown, it's 4th and 6, and we're going to try to kick a field goal right here. Arnold, he's got plenty of leg.
Good from, I think, 27 yards last week. This will be about the same distance.
Kick
good
is up.
hold, good snap.
Kick is good.
Man, that would have been good for 20 more yards.
Yeah, you could spot that thing at the 30, and I think it'd be good, Brock.
All right, folks. 5:41 left here till halftime. Redskins are up 10-0.
The last time we had a 10-0 score in Schoonover, it was a touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a safety.
Mhm.
Yes.
You're exactly right.
That is correct.
My wife would be proud of me using that math.
Not a lot of field goal kickers in high school, especially around our area.
I had coffee for 58 yards on that drive, guys.
Oh, wow.
Number 10, Brendan Arnold will be the kicking for the Redskins.
So the man that just made the field goal is going to tee it up for the Redskins. Let's see if we'll see another pooch kick.
You know, I think we're going to see the importance of Arnold as the year goes along, because last year I think we've been going for that on 4th and
Good point.
6, right?
Sure. Yeah, we wouldn't have that option.
Last year we had our kicker go down the first game.
Yeah, against Nettleton, he tore his ACL.
Arnold approaches the football, kicks it to the second line this time.
Fumble out of bounds.
They tried to catch it.
They touched it when it was inbounds.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're going to throw that flag.
The referees huddle up there.
Arnold's kick was touched and went out of bounds.
Now they're going to wave it off.
Picking up the flag.
Yep.
It'll be first and 10, Greene County Tech.
Yeah, that's a good wave off by the officials there. Now, if he has 1 foot out of bounds and touches the ball, it is a flag.
Okay.
But if he's inbounds and touches the ball first and then it fumbles it out of bounds, it's dead right there.
All right, Greene County Tech takes over here. One man in the backfield with Beasley. Going to hand it off on the right and left side, and Redskins have
Beat him up.
none of that. Hey,
That'll be Evan Thompson on the sack.
Evan Thompson. There was some confusion
how about
between the quarterback and the running back there. I don't know what happened, but they couldn't decide who was going to take the ball, I don't think.
he was assisted by Ricky Regina.
Ricky Regina. First time we've really called his name tonight.
It is, but
But, hey, when we've got other guys contributing,
it's a team.
That's
You're
right.
Yeah, it's a team. And he's a team player. All right. 2nd and 15. Timeout. Greene County Tech.
We've got Carter Couch on the defensive line for the first time tonight, so he's out there playing both ways. And then everybody else is pretty much the same out there. You've just got, based on the formation they come out in, is whether or not we put the 4th D-back out there versus the extra D lineman.
You know, Thompson out there, Brock, reminds me of a little Shelby Avery.
Oh.
Got a little, low center of gravity.
Yeah.
Get after you.
Who's another one? Ian Bickers.
Ian Bickers. Oh, my Lord. Ian Bickers would chew your leg off.
They're not 4 foot tall, but my goodness, you couldn't push them over.
Blake Davis is another one
Blake
we
Davis,
love.
great job. All right. 2nd and 15 for Greene County Tech. Beasley wants to throw a screen pass over the middle this time.
That had to be a block in the
Complete.
back. Thank you.
Yep.
And I believe
We'll be
this
coming back.
makes no difference what they do because my guys have called it correctly, I believe. Pretty obvious, huh?
Yep. That that was really obvious, and that's the risk you take, because when you're running that screen pass and you're blocking guys in the open field, you want to reach out there and sometimes block them on the wrong set of numbers.
You got it.
Well, and if he hadn't been knocked down from behind, he'd have blown that screen pass up, I think.
Bring up 2nd down and 25.
Starting to get dark earlier, boys.
Oh.
4:45 left here in the second quarter before halftime. Tech 2nd and 25 now. Redskins lead 10-0. Pistol formation.
Ryder
Beasley's
balls.
going to throw another screen pass.
Yep.
And it didn't do much more than the first one.
Ryder Balls came on the blitz there, and Menard stayed back and played that perfectly.
Yeah, Landon Mitchell back there running back for the Eagles. They got 5 wide guys. I think they will throw the football. Beasley wants to step up in the pocket. He's got a man over the middle, and he is wide open. Can we bring him down? No, we can't. Touchdown, Greene County Tech.
Ryder Baltz had a fingertip on that ball when quarterback reared back to throw. Oops. Sorry, guys. I got excited and forgot to change my camera shot.
That's going to be Connor Garish. Connor making a great catch.
Good catching, man.
Good throw.
Caught that little slant across the middle, and there wasn't nobody in the middle.
I'm telling you.
With 5 wide, we had them straight up man-to-man and just got beat.
When a receiver catches that in stride, it is hard to stop them because they're going full speed right there. Tackle.
Fake.
Nope. Going to try to throw the extra point in. Going to be brought down short. I don't know if it was a fake or he didn't get the ball set.
That may be.
It was a bad snap.
Okay.
It looked like.
All right. So 3:42 left here before halftime. Redskins lead 10-6. You was talking about Riverside Kubota earlier. I was driving through town earlier. I would have never imagined we'd have had a tractor dealership like that.
Mm-hmm.
It is amazing.
Yeah,
Great people, too. They're my neighbors across the street.
Fantastic.
They just great folks. Man, their inventory looks amazing. I would imagine if you wanted a tractor or some piece of equipment, they have it.
Yeah.
You know.
Or I bet they can get it for you.
Absolutely. I know they have a few locations, I believe, in the same company.
Yeah, I know they're in Batesville as well, I believe.
But we thank you guys a whole bunch for coming on and sponsoring us.
Man, we do, guys.
And investing in the community here in Pocahontas.
For all your tractor needs and many more, go down to Riverside Kubota. They'll take care of you. All right, kickoff by Greene County Tech. They're going to kick it deep, and
There's Ballard.
Xavier gets it. He's going to
Hit that
20
seam.
yards. He's got a seam, like Mike said. Can he beat the man
Go, baby.
outside?
Go,
And he
baby.
does.
Go, baby. No block in the back.
Oh, he hit him inside.
Wow, wow, wow. The X-Man, Xavier, I'm going to say 80 yards to the house.
I would think. I think it was at least 80. Yes, sir. Wow. Aaron called it. Said we'd like to see him back there receiving.
Absolutely.
He did.
Good call.
Absolutely. I want to see a lot more of those this
Boy,
season.
I'll tell you. That'll, yeah, Derek's right. They won't kick to him again. That'll change the game right there, boys.
Yep.
My goodness, gentlemen.
He will make you pay if you kick it deep to him.
He just needed one little seam.
Yep.
Excellent run.
Balt Chevy pregame, and Xavier's got a little interview on there if you want to go hear him. Kick by Arnold's up, and it's good.
Yeah. You see X there. Talk about improvements from one week to next.
Oh, man.
Last week we saw X go out and take a handoff, and he missed the hole, right?
Right.
He tried to bounce it outside, should have went up the middle. He would tell you he should have done the same thing. This week he comes out, and he's finding the smallest seam and making a big play. I mean, so kudos to you, X. You did a great job. Just keep on working, and we love to see that improvement week to week.
Love to see.
And I know Coach Chester and the rest of the coaching staff does too.
Love to see kids that watch film and
Absolutely.
want to do better and see what they're doing wrong and fix it and do what X-Man just did. Amazing. I don't know what his 40 time is, guys, but he smoked it down that sideline.
He's not slow.
No.
Well, and it's one thing, you see the guys at the NFL Combine, I call it the Underwear Olympics, but he's out there in pads running that fast.
Yeah.
That's getting there.
Glad he's on our side.
Me
All
too.
right, Redskins prepare to kick it off. 3:29 left, 17-6. Redskins. Arnold approaches it. High pooch kick. And kicked it out of bounds this time.
It did not go 10 yards.
So we got a flag.
Had a little bit of a spin on it, Brock, and we've got a little bit of a north-west wind here, and it kind of caught it and just kept it about a yard short from going 10. We couldn't touch it.
So the Redskins will take over here. Ball on the 44-yard line. I'm sorry, Greene County Tech will take over on the 44-yard line. Beasley in the backfield. Beasley wants to sprint out and throw it down the field, and he's got a man wide open.
He sure does, and he had plenty of time to throw that time.
Yeah, Connor Garnish again. Is that him? Man, he's
Tucker.
having a night.
Yeah, Tucker Beasley, guys, he's not a small person.
No.
He's 6'3", 190 pounds. When he's up there, he's got good vision. He can, if you don't get a man in his face, he can pick you apart because he can see the whole field.
Wants to throw the football again. Intercepted by the Redskins. That looks like Arnold. He's going to take it up the sideline all the way down to the 44-yard line.
No. Get off of him. There we go.
Stop. Don't fight.
About a,
Getting a little chippy.
yeah, that was about a,
He intercepted it about the 3-yard line.
Okay,
is
that's what I was
had,
going to
Rod,
say.
or
So about
Mike.
40 yard?
Yeah, 50 yard, 50, 56, 57 yard return.
Everybody bear with us. We don't have the luxury of replay, so we sometimes have to make an educated guess.
Well, we don't. Here in the friendly confines of Schoonover Stadium, we don't have Doug and Tim right beside us. Doug's pretty good at that stuff.
Yep. Coffee takes it himself over the
He
right
gone.
side. There's a seam, and Coffee's gone. Go, baby, go. It's coffee time. Touchdown, Redskins. Comes with 2:39 left in the second quarter. Wow, guys, this went from back and forth to blowed wide open.
That's just the Omo. They had scored a touchdown. They had hit a big pass. Then they throw that interception and take the wind out of their sails. They're a little frustrated. You can see by the chippiness. And then, DJ Coffee just hits them up the middle and bye-bye, baby.
Arnold, the man with the interception, if I'm correct, on for the kick. Kicks it through easily. So 24-6, Redskins lead. 2:30 left till halftime.
You hear coaches talk about 8 minutes of a ball game. The 4 minutes before halftime, the 4 minutes after halftime. If you get the second half kick, right? So we've scored twice now in the last 4 minutes of the ball game, and still got time to, if defense can hold them off, put another one on there. I've got Coffee now at 11 carries for 111 yards. Not a bad night, and we're not even through the first half.
I like it.
I almost said
Coffee time?
Xavier Worthy.
Oh, yeah. Made you think of him a little bit, didn't it?
Aaron, I forgot to tell you.
I had to throw in one Chiefs reference.
He is my daughter's new favorite player.
Wow, that was amazing.
Aaron and my daughter are the biggest Chiefs fans you'll ever meet. Caroline
I
Tielemeier.
have been since I was her age. We went through a lot of bad seasons.
Hey.
Now, Caroline only knows about the good times.
Yeah. She may bail when it gets rough.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we do this time on the kickoff here.
All right. Arnold approaches it.
Another.
Ooh. Went 10 yards and.
And
now we got a flag.
We get a flag.
Not sure why we got the flag.
No,
but
neither.
I don't believe he did not call fair catch.
That was Mason Priest down.
Did anybody see him call fair catch?
I did not.
I did not.
So I'm not sure why.
I think he was on his knees praying he didn't get hit real hard.
That's what I seen him drop to his knees to catch it, and that's it. Who is that, Mason Priest out there?
Yeah, Priest.
Priest, he's skinny, but he'll get after you, man.
He will get after
Absolutely. They're going to mark us off 15 there. So Tech's going to be in prime starting spot.
That'll be a personal foul against the Redskins.
All right, personal foul on the Redskins. I guess we'll just have to deal with it.
I think Mason was going full speed. I don't think he meant to
No.
hit him like that at all. He had to stop somewhere, and that guy stopped him.
That was just a football play.
Doing his job. Tech back on the field. 2:39 left here. Beasley in the backfield again. Ryan Tate back there with him. Or Tate Ryan, excuse me. Beasley wants to throw it. Now he's flushed out of the pocket. It's going to be close to a first down.
I think George come up on that tackle.
Yes, that's what I had, Austin George.
Number 12, Tucker Beasley on the keeper. Austin George on the tackle. First down, Eagles.
Again, we want to thank Dane Dillon on the sideline. Doing a great job. Derek Phelps up here.
Oh,
Picked
another
off.
interception.
Interception.
That is Jared Mitchell over there with the interception. Tip ball there. It looked like somebody on the defensive line got their hand on it and Jared was right there to clean it up.
Job by the sophomore. Yeah, we couldn't do it without our cameramen, and they just keep getting better every week, folks. We're trying to bring you the best views we can. So
the Redskins' second interception of the night.
okay. No.
Arnold picked off the first one.
Right. All right, Redskins will take it over here on the 22-yard line. 2:07 left. Coffee, take it up the middle again, trying to break one. It's going to pick up 3 yards.
Yeah, Redskins out in that same set again. This time we had. This time we have. Looks like we just subbed in a few guys here.
Menard's out of the game. George is out of the game.
So we got James back in at quarterback. He'll have Ballard.
Now he wants to throw it in the flat to Coffee. Coffee gets it and first down.
That's Barton's first down.
Pickup of 8, 9 on the play.
Love Barton's first downs. Minute 19 left here. James stays in at quarterback. Xavier with him. James wants to roll out this time, looking downfield. Mitchell. Oh, that's going to be pass interference.
Yeah, he got tackled before the ball ever made it. I'm not sure. There's another flag back here by the quarterback, guys.
Could be. Well, let's hope for a late hit, not a holding.
Yeah. Roughing the passer in the backfield, and then we've got pass interference. So we will take the pass interference.
That's going to be a pretty hefty penalty.
Yeah, 15 yards either way. So.
Oh, okay. All right.
104 left. The way the Skins been.
Why are they moving the chains?
That's a long time the way we've been moving the football.
Well, they gave him another Barton's first down on the.
Yep. Oh, Skins. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's, but the way the Skins been moving the ball, that is a long time right now.
Yeah. Minute left here till halftime. James rolls out. Familiar target out there for him. Mitchell picks up about 3 yards on the play.
Skins are going to call their second timeout here. They've got one left for the half. Tech also has one left.
Okay.
Yeah, with one timeout, 56 seconds, we're going to have to get some chunks.
So what we're seeing right now, James is getting in a rhythm. He really wasn't able to do that against Salem.
Like that.
He's getting in a rhythm. He's getting comfortable. Get that confidence increasing, just like we talked about Ryder Baltz out there.
Got a shot here of your Redskin cheerleaders.
Speaking of cheerleaders, if you'll go to Redskin Broadcasting Network on Facebook, we did some Facebook Live with the cheerleaders earlier and got to talk to a senior, Lauren Chester.
Who's Lauren's dad? Anybody know?
Lauren's dad.
I believe he may be on the field coaching the Redskins. But anyway.
Having beautiful daughters is a cross to bear, boys.
Oh, man. This time James going to tuck it and get tackled in the backfield.
He came from the backside. James didn't seem to get rid of the ball there. So Skins, we'll see. Looks like they're going to be content just kind of go in at halftime here now.
Yeah.
Maybe run another play.
Maybe see if Xavier can break one here.
Yeah.
Clock is ticking down to 20 seconds left till halftime. I think the Redskins
They got 3 left on the play clock. There we go.
They give it to Xavier, but he's going to be stopped.
That should do it for the half.
All right, folks, that's going to do it for the first half of play here in Schoonover Stadium. Your Redskins are up 24-6. Stay with us. We'll do some stats, and
we'll have the camera on so the folks at home can see the band performing at halftime.
That's correct.
And we're going to try, give us a minute here, guys. We may try to leave some audio on so you guys can hear the band.
Okay.
Out of the canoe?
In and out. He thought he was at In-N-Out Burger. Flipped it. I was at work. Couldn't get him out. Stuck in the mud. Dragged him up by himself.
Heavy with all that water. Yeah?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field your 2024 Marching Redskins. The Pocahontas Redskin Marching Band is proud to present their 2024 show entitled A Sailor's Odyssey. This will be featuring soloists Marisa Beaver, Brianna Hassel, Cody Wilfon, and Cameron Daffron, under the direction of drum major Brianna Hassel. Drum major, is your band ready? Ladies and gentlemen, your 2024 Marching Redskins.
All right, folks, back from halftime. Redskins are out on the field doing their warm-up before the second half. Great job by the marching Redskins there. Our halftime sponsor for this season, GTS Physical Therapy of Pocahontas. GTS Physical Therapy of Pocahontas is located at 2525 Thomasville Street. Their occupational and physical therapists are highly trained professionals who offer specialized treatments for any pain, injury, or discomfort you may be feeling, and they provide thorough evaluations that result in long-term pain relief, healing, and injury prevention. And we want to thank them for coming on board this year to sponsor our halftime show. Do a little stats from the first half. I've got DJ Coffee with 12 carries for 114 yards and a touchdown. We've got Xavier Ballard, 6 carries for 58 yards and a touchdown. I've got Spencer James for 5 carries for 9 yards. James, got him listed as 5 out of 6 passing for 31 yards. Coffee with 3 receptions for 21. And Mitchell with 2 receptions for 10 yards. On the tackle sheet, I've got Ty Menard leading with 5 tackles. Ryder Baltz, 3. I've got Austin George with 3 tackles and a sack. And I also logged Evan Thompson with a tackle for a sack. So good showing by those guys. And we've got Mitchell and Arnold with an interception apiece. So one of those interceptions set up a touchdown drive. So good job by those folks for sure.
And DJ Coffee's also got 3 tackles.
Yeah, Coffee showing up on both sides of the ball once again. We had some halftime scores to share. Rivercrest was up on Gosnell, Derek, is that right?
At the end of the first, they were up 14-6.
Rivercrest up 14-6 on Gos at the end of the first. We had a Truman Walnut Ridge score. What was that one again?
Walnut Ridge 21, Truman 14 at the half.
Walnut Ridge 21, Truman 14 at the half. We watched last night in a rare, at least rare for this part of the season, Salem and Prescott. Prescott ranked number 1 in 3A conference by many of the polling outlets. Salem, of course, the Redskins' opponent from week 1, and they gave Prescott all they wanted last night. Prescott had to come from behind in the fourth quarter to take that win. So I think we're going to see more of Salem as we go along. They've got a really good ball team. Their leading rusher from the Skins game, Caden Brink, got injured on the first play of the game last night, and Salem still managed to put up a 20-0 lead into the second quarter last night.
They didn't lose till the last minute 25.
Yeah, so they just showed that even with Brink out of the game that did so much damage against Pocahontas, they still have a good ball club.
Yeah, I got a little clarification on that Brink injury, Mike. Brink actually had a sore toe after the Redskin game.
Okay.
That toe, I guess, swelled, and he tried to go last night, went one play, and just told Coach,
Gotcha.
"Hey, I just can't do
Okay.
it."
Okay. We got Tech back out on the field now, going through their halftime warm-ups.
I've got a few more scores here, Mike. If you want to share just from around, since we have a few minutes, if that's okay.
Yeah.
I've got Nettleton 7-7 against BB.
Okay.
Little Rock Parkview Maumelle 6-0. Valley View 35, Searcy 0.
Oh wow. Got a Pulaski Robinson score. Pulaski Robinson up 8-0 on Jonesboro. Here's a surprise. This is a first quarter score, but Marion $100, and I didn't catch the young man's name. We'll try to catch that, but
All right, Mike, thank you for the halftime stats and all the input you bring. Looks like Tech's going to tee it up. They kick it behind the Redskins this time. Redskins are going to fall on it on the 12-yard line. I think the Redskins thought they were going to maybe onside it, Aaron.
Real quick, guys. Marion 12, Harding Academy 0. Harding Academy is not used to being on that side.
No, they are definitely not.
That side of the scoreboard. Flip-flop the offensive line around again.
Handoff. Ballard this time up the middle. He's going to pick up about 4.
What a
This team runs behind the senior, Zane Baltz.
When in doubt, run it up his back.
His daddy won't say nothing over there. But all right, Coffee gets it. Back to Ballard this time, but man, what a great job. They met Ballard in the backfield, and he still managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He should get 7 yards for that because he turned a 5-yard loss into a 2-yard gain.
Yeah.
Number 37, John Underwood on the tackle.
And he did it all himself. He carried about 3 guys with him.
All right.
Looked like a little bit of a slow handoff there. I don't know if they were trying to run a read option look.
Maybe delay or something.
Yeah.
2nd and 8. Coffee takes snap. Going to keep it himself this time.
Number 7, DJ
Picks up about 3 more yards. Going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Number 14, Garrett Beal on the tackle.
Redskins lead 24-6 here in the 3rd quarter.
Down at 5.
See if we can convert on another 3rd down. Keep this drive alive. Ball on the 31. 9:15 to go, 3rd quarter.
Staying in tight. Coffee wants to fake it and get it outside this time. Can he get past one guy?
It'll be about a yard short, I think. Rob.
DJ Coffee on the keeper.
About a half a yard short.
Andrew Hale
I was waiting for us to do that.
bring up 4th and 1.
We ain't punted all night. I don't think we're going to right now.
We had they had one guy that stayed home out there.
Good job.
Good job to 17. That's Mr. Hale out there.
Coach
He's made some saving tackles all night.
trying to get him to jump. And we got him.
Like the guys said, flag on the play, be 5 yards and a 1st down for the Redskins.
Good job by the Redskins offensive line not moving there.
That penalty is going to result in another Pocahontas Redskins.
Another Barton's 1st down as a result of that penalty. You know, guys, last week we were in a rock fight as far as penalties go. Hard to get any kind of flow to the game. By my count, that's only the 4th penalty on Greene County Tech, and I've only got 3 on Pocahontas. I may have missed one there, but
Ballard runs into Coffee. He's got pushed back.
get pulled down from behind. Wow.
Wow.
I got Coffee for
Pulled down behind by none other than number 17, Andrew Hale.
I got Coffee for 45 yards on that run.
Kudos to number 17 from Tech tonight. He's got great speed, and he's really played with a lot of heart, just trying to contain those Redskin running attack here.
If Coffee's been run down from the backside in the past 2 years, I don't remember it.
It hadn't happened very often, if it has.
Coffee with 5 carries for 63 yards on this drive puts him at 177 on the night. There's a flag in the backfield.
Flags on the play.
Motion.
False start against the Redskins.
Yeah, X got a little bit of a head start there.
He's ready to go.
He was ready to go.
All right, so they're going to march the Redskins back 5 yards. Going to make 1st and 15, 7.5 left in the 3rd. Redskins lead 24-6.
He was already seeking out finding a blocker, finding somebody to block down there. Flip-flop on the offensive line again.
Baltz goes to the left side. And again, they're going to run it behind him. Coffee is going to pick up about 3 yards.
Number 7, DJ Coffee on the carry.
You've got Mitchell checking in. You've got James.
3rd and long way to go right now.
Under 6 minutes left in the third quarter of play. James still in the game. Coffey's going to go in motion again. This time James wants to roll out. Looks downfield. Overthrows his receiver.
He didn't have a choice there but to get rid of that football. This is kind of be a decision here. Definitely we got enough leg to kick this field goal. Fourth down. Just depends on what the Redskin coaching staff decides to do here.
I'd love him to try to kick it from here. That would be great.
He's definitely got the leg to do it. We saw it. So passing's got a lot more difficult, here in the last, really the last half hour, just the wind.
Split to the left side. We're going to throw the football this time.
He's
Mitchell splits out. He had him open and
just wasn't quite long enough, Brock.
good defense.
Good defense.
I'm not going to take anything away from Greene County Tech.
That was good defense. If it had been a little bit further, he catches it in the breadbasket.
Yeah, he had him beat.
Absolutely. Jared Mitchell, excellent athlete, good basketball player, great football player on both sides of the ball. Glad to have him. And
Who was that come up on that tackle? George?
yeah, Burgess on the tackle.
Burgess.
Burgess and then Regina was over there too.
First down for the Eagles. Beasley wants to throw it. Tries to catch it over the middle. We may have got there a little early.
They're a little bit early on that.
I appreciate the intensity, but just a hair early.
He was actually trying to make a play on the ball. The problem was the receiver was in front of him.
Yeah. So Redskins called with pass interference. That's going to be an automatic first down. That's going to march the ball down to the 48-yard line. 4:15 left here in the third. Tech spread out on both sides. Beasley wants to roll the near side.
Could have got
Sets
a hold
up
on
the throw,
George.
but now he's loose. Over the right side, he's going to be close to a first down.
Left tackle there. George will make more of those than he misses, I guarantee you.
George is a player. Beasley alone in the backfield, and he's going to take it himself. Looks like he's got the first down.
Just burrowed ahead for it.
Aaron, what'd you say? He's 6'3"?
He's 6'3", 190. He's definitely a player for sure.
If you can't get a yard out of that, something's wrong.
Yeah, he can fall forward and get that.
He's quite the athlete. He's done a great job tonight.
The Pocahontas defensive backfield was backed off. They run them off the ball and then slip him across the middle.
Yeah, the only person who can pick him up is a linebacker, and that's going to be a mismatch every time. Kudos to Regina. He made a shoestring tackle there that probably would have went in the end zone if he didn't make it.
That's Connor Garish again. Beasley wants to roll out and look to the sideline. Pitch and catch, but it's going to be incomplete. You know, Connor's the one that took it to the house on us earlier. Caught the same pass, like we said. You're in full stride on that slant when you catch that football.
So we've got Converse Warren on the line right now, Evan Thompson, and Mason Burgess is your three down line defensive linemen for the Redskins. And you've got Regina, Ryder Baltz, Austin George, and Ty Menard in your linebackers.
Beasley takes a snap. He wants to throw it down deep in the end zone. He's going to overthrow him.
Yeah.
Throws it out of the back of the end zone.
Yeah, it was uncatchable.
It was. Mitchell was doing a little bit of hand fighting there.
Yep.
But as Aaron said, over his head, uncatchable.
Third down and 10.
Minute 30 left in the third quarter play. Redskins up 24-6. No score here in the third quarter. Second quarter was explosive. Beasley takes a shotgun snap, wants to throw again, looks over the middle. Nobody open, takes off himself, and he was going to pick up 3 yards on the play.
Yep, good team tackle there by Regina and Ryder Balls. Yep.
Aaron, you're going to get us in trouble. I got a phone call this week, said his name is Regina.
Okay, excuse me.
That was his mama, too, so I'm going to do what she says.
Absolutely. We want to make Mama happy.
Yeah, whatever we call him, he's a heck of a player,
Heck of a football
folks.
player.
3 split to the near side, 2 to the far side. Beasley by himself again is going to look to pass the ball. Ryder Baltz had some pressure, and he just missed that pass, guys. And,
He hummed that one.
He hummed it. It should have been caught by all accounts, but Redskins were the beneficiary of that draw.
So
I'm with Aaron. He was open.
He was open. He was open for a touchdown right there.
You know, so Greene County Tech giving us a look that we don't normally see, especially in our conference. We rarely have to get in pass sets like we're doing, or pass defense
That's
like
right.
we're doing.
Redskins take the ball over on down. James is in pistol formation, hands it off to Ballard up the middle. Ballard breaking off yards. 7 on that carry.
Yep. Good run, tough run right up the middle.
Gain of 7 on the play. Second down and 3.
Clock's down to 25 seconds rolling. Redskins look like they're content to come to the sideline.
Official timeout. We got a Greene County Tech player down
Well,
out there. Looks like number 1 is what I have here. That's Brock Branch.
good first name. So, Redskins getting a breath here. 20 seconds left. I'm sure they won't snap the ball again. If they do, does clock start right after an injury?
It should start here, yes.
Okay. 20 on game clock, 25 on the play clock. So,
Yes. Clock was wound.
Redskins will stay in the huddle. Like we said, they're going to let it tick down to 0 here in the third quarter play. All right, that'll do it for the third quarter play, folks. We got one more quarter here at Schoonover Stadium this opening night. Our first game of the year. Can you believe it's here already, guys?
And we've got the chill of fall in the air, too.
It's going to be, unfortunately, over before we turn around.
Yep.
Redskins lead 24-6. Guys, second quarter was explosive. Third quarter, not so much.
You know, Brock, we're going to be picking the Rancho Bravo Defensive Player of the Game here after the game. Rancho Bravo, more than a restaurant. Place to create unforgettable moments with your loved ones in a family atmosphere where you can enjoy delicious food, personalized attention from Herman and his staff. Please go see Herman and the good folks down at Rancho Bravo. We appreciate them coming on board for another year with us, sponsoring our Defensive Player of the Game.
Yes, thank you.
Nope.
A lot of people don't know about that store up front. Man, they got some homemade stuff up there that is just unbelievable.
Fantastic.
Tamales.
I bought the tamales.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I bought tamales several times.
They're real nice.
Herman's wife makes a cake that's up there. Oh, my goodness, so good.
And I don't like to tell folks about this, but they also make their own fajita seasoning that's really
They
good.
do. You're right. Anyway, enough about food. We're back. Fourth quarter play. Skin's going to take it over on the 22-yard line. Hands it off to Ballard.
Number 21, Xavier Ballard.
Ballard breaks to the 38-yard line. Going to be 1st and 10 Redskins. Again, one tackle and he was gone.
One tackle and he was gone. But he broke through that, got us another Barton's first
down.
Redskins taking their time. They want that clock to tick away. They're back in that heavy formation.
That should be offsides on Greene County Tech. They jumped in the neutral zone right there at the snap.
You know, first down brought to us by Barton's.
Mm-hmm.
Reminder, Barton is open tomorrow.
They are open on Saturdays. For
Anyone
all
wants
your,
to.
What, they're open until what? 12, 2, something like that?
I believe it's noon on Saturdays.
On Saturday.
Yeah, so anybody's needing to start a project or finish one, I may get in trouble. Guys may be mad at me. Their wives are listening and tell them to get out and start one. Ballard gets it again. Man, he's running through the hole strong, fellas.
Picking up another 7. Another Barton's first down.
Running over that right side there, and he once again, Rocky was one guy away from prancing into the end zone. But kudos to the defense of Tech for hanging on.
We're starting to see his durability now.
Absolutely.
All right. This time, Coffey's going to take it over the left side. Big chunk of real estate right now. About 8 yards.
Ball came loose there, and some guy named Zane Baltz jumped on it and saved it.
Yeah. 10 minutes left in the ball game.
Sometimes you got to be paying attention. After that, you think your guy's down. You never know when you're going to have to clean something up. And when you're one of the big guys up front.
Never know what the refs are looking at.
That's right.
All right, snap again. Ballard, big hole through the middle. Aaron, tell me who is making those holes. I want to hear about these linemen.
That is over there on the right side. That was Carter Couch on that right guard that they've got right there. Zane Baltz is over there on that right side right now, and they're just wearing them out over there. And kudos to X. He's getting, it almost looks like he's 2 yards into the defense before they touch him.
Yeah.
He's so fast. He hits that hole so fast whenever he sees it.
Same formation, pistol formation. Coffey gets it. X gets it again. He bounces off one tackle, bounces it to the outside, and once again, one tackle away.
Once again, it was number 17, Andrew Hale.
X did a good job on that play. Yep. He was bobbling the ball when he
was, yeah.
But he did a good job securing it.
Who's our guards in center on?
So our center is Mr. Molina.
Okay.
Always
sophomore.
Sophomore, played 9th grade, played some linebacker for us last year. Then you've got Landon Gettings on one side, and you've got Carter Couch on the other side tonight.
All right. And on cue, Coffey follows a couple of them gentlemen up front, picks up about 8 yards.
Yep. Coffey had a pretty nice seam right up the middle there.
Who's 64? Is that Couch?
64 is a guy that comes in on the jumbo package. That is Levi Huffstetler.
Well, he just threw a block.
Yep. 64 is Levi. You got some guys getting in the ball game here on this jumbo package. You got Elijah Converse, that's number 55, I believe.
Whistles on the play. Redskins take a timeout. They've run some time off that clock with their running game. 8 minutes left here in the ball game. Redskins lead it 24-6.
I don't know what the time was when we took over in the third quarter, but we've held the ball almost 4 minutes here in the fourth quarter, just milking that clock.
You know, last year this was Coffee, Hibbard doing this.
Coffee,
and just
Hibbard.
grinding. We knew Coffee would be back to be that grinder again. We just wondered if he was going to have any help, and we're seeing it tonight. Sophomore stepping up.
We had Coffee, Hibbard. Unfortunately, this time last year, Jack Privet was on the sideline with an injury.
Yeah.
We got him back late in the season. And good luck, guys. I know y'all are off at college. Jack Privet's playing baseball this year down in UALR.
Okay.
Good luck to those guys.
All right, Redskins back on the field. 8 minutes left. Handed off to Ballard.
Gone.
He's gone.
Go, baby, go.
This time he didn't get tackled on that last one.
I don't think anybody touched him.
Wow.
All right, guys, so that puts the X-Man 16 carries for 131 yards. He just went over 100 yards with that 33-yard carry. I've got him for 2 touchdowns on the night. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Yeah.
That's what I have, too.
What a game.
What a game. So 33-yard touchdown run and a 44-yard touchdown run. That's a good career for some folks.
All right, Arnold in to kick the extra point. Kick is up. And good. Not much time came off the clock right there. 7:56. Redskins lead 31-6 here in the fourth quarter of play.
So also after the game, Brock, we're going to be picking our Don Steakhouse of Pocahontas offensive player of the game.
Great.
Right now, the X-Man's making a strong bid for that, right?
Yeah, going to be hard to beat in.
Don's a great little dining establishment. They specialize in serving high-quality steaks, mouth-watering catfish, and daily plate lunch specials. As one satisfied customer said, it's the kind of place where you can enjoy good country fare, solid and filling, like the kind your grandma served you on Sunday after church.
Oh, I'm telling you. My daughter plays on a little traveling softball team, and they come to Pocahontas the other day, and a couple of the women said, we don't leave Pocahontas without going to Don's and getting those chicken strips.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are making me hungry.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they're going to be closed when we get off.
Message.
All right. Once again, Aaron, Mike, great running by Xavier, but, man, those holes are wide open, guys. This offensive line is playing exceptional tonight. Arnold with the kickoff, and he kicks it deep this time. Tech takes it on the 23-yard line. Makes a big pile up the middle, and we got a flag.
Late flag him in there.
That's kind of odd. Blocking the back, hold.
Tackle made by number 45, Tom Menard.
It's got to be a hold. Blocking
Block
the
in the
back.
back.
Yeah.
Block in the back against the Eagles.
Bring that one back.
It's frustrating. I mean, I know the coach staff over there is frustrated. They've done a lot of good things in the first half. We've been there before too, guys.
We DJ Coffee just checked out. Mason Priest is checking in for him. Right now you've got the same linebacking core, looks like, and the same 3 down linemen up front with 53, 73, and 56.
All right, Green County Tech spread out again. One back in the backfield this time. Beasley looks to throw it over the middle, and he caught it. That slant route goes again. Connor, touchdown. Wow.
And he paid for that throw, too, because Ricky Regina hammered him after he threw it. So kudos
sure
for – and it was to his – so he could see him coming, so kudos to number 12 for just stepping in there.
He
and making
did.
that catch.
He hung in there because Regina was coming.
Yes.
Yeah, and he was all over him.
In fact, the ball kind of had a hump on it. He tipped it a little bit, but
thought he did. Yep.
Connor, folks, I'm saying this wrong. I'm sorry. Garish, what a night.
Yep.
I wonder how many yards that young man's had. But, again, he caught that slant on full stride.
Sure did.
That's what you dream of doing when you drop that
He put it
play.
on the money. Tucker Beasley, I mean, he's thrown some bullets out here tonight.
He has.
Balt's going to clean him up with a sack.
Yep. It's Austin George and Ryder Baltz out there.
Extra point, no good. 7:35 left in the ball game. 31-12.
I've got that for the Redskins' third sack of the evening. So good showing from the Redskins defense. And they're all coming from lower classmen, too. So you like to see these young kids getting their first Friday night lights. First time, I think Aaron talked about that a minute ago. First time under the Schoonover Stadium lights for a lot of these kids on the senior high team.
Yeah.
I know we've seen, we've seen Burgess out there. We've seen Mikey Alphen get some playing time tonight.
Yep. Kudos also to we got a new center this year, Isaac Molina, and he's been nothing short of flawless. Yeah. And we haven't even mentioned him yet, so I want to give him a shout out on here.
And it's a good thing when we don't say his name, honestly.
Absolutely.
Because
absolutely.
You're right. I had
good
onside.
Good job, Isaac Molina.
Didn't go. I guess it did go 10 yards.
It did
Austin George.
It did not go 10 yards, and Austin George jumped up there and grabbed it anyway, and thank goodness he made the play. How about that?
Back to Molina.
Yep.
People don't realize how hard a shotgun snap is and block at the same time.
Yeah.
That's rough.
And to get it right where it's supposed to go every time. And,
exactly.
I had a kid that played center for 3 years and then a couple years in college, and if the center doesn't do his job right, the play never gets started.
Yep. Never goes.
Yeah. Your son played center in college. If I'm thinking right, they don't look back. That's a blind throw to the quarterback. X-Man again takes it over the right side. It's going to be first down and more. Yeah, you got to have it down pretty good if you can just blindly snap it back there and hit the quarterback in the hands every time.
They're saying he's about a half a yard short on that, so pickup of 9 for X-Man.
I thought he was first down and more.
I did too. I guess he stepped out over there. My bifocals sure can't see over on that side of the field.
I'm not there yet, but I'm sure it's coming. Redskins still in tight. Flag on the play. Probably going to have some movement. Delay a game. Second one of those we got tonight, guys.
We want to milk the clock, but we didn't want to milk it that far.
Not that far.
Let's go back and back 5.
Yep.
If I'm thinking right.
Tech subbing a few guys on the defensive line up there. They just brought in big number 79.
Okay.
That's going to be
Evan Cooper. Coffee.
Another
looks like
Barton's first down.
Coffee on the carry. Isaiah Metz on the tackle. That's a gain of 5. That's enough for
Brings it down to 7 minutes left. If I'm thinking right, we scored our touchdown with 7:36.
Yes.
And they've scored a touchdown since then. Wow. Molina snaps to Coffee. Coffee trying to get the outside edge, but that outside linebacker wasn't going to let him get out.
Yep. They're way too quick on the edges for that.
They are. It's all about technique out there, Aaron. And just being in the right spots. Mike, that's the only way I got to play. It's technique. So I sure as heck couldn't catch them.
The only time I got to play is when we were really up a lot or really down a lot.
Redskins back on the football. Molina snapping. Xavier gets it up the middle. This time he's going to pick up about 4 yards.
Yep.
He's going to put third down for the Redskins. Clock ticks under 6 minutes.
When he's going up the middle, I don't know that he hasn't got positive yardage.
I've got him with his first carry of the game. I showed that he. No, I'm sorry. That was Coffee. I'm showing X-Man with 2 negative yardage plays.
I think both of those, it was when he tried to bounce outside, probably.
Coffee this time is going to take it outside over the right side. Makes one guy miss. Positive yardage down to the 20. That'll be a first down for the Redskins.
Good run and good seal over there on the right side of that offensive line.
You got it. Redskins lead this game 31-12.
I've got that Coffee's 23rd carry on the night, puts him over 200 yards at 210.
Oh, wow.
And a good lead block from X on that, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, we're used to seeing Coffee put up 200 yards, but most of the time he's got 40 carries. But now he's got some help. X-Man again, hands off over left side. Football on the ground. Will they give it to Greene County Tech, or will they call him down?
Yeah, he was down.
Okay.
We got a player down on the field.
Xavier getting up slowly. But I'd say we need to get him out of the game.
James back in.
James back in. We're going to get X out of the game there and get him a breather.
I've got the X-Man with 19 carries for 148 yards.
Wow.
I think he's got a stinger up there on the upper thigh there is what it looked like.
I think he's pretty tired, too.
I would say.
All right, handoff over the left side from James to Coffee. Coffee just keeps grinding, boys.
We'll just call it coffee time now.
That's
the
right.
Coffee keeps grinding.
Think back to Blytheville last year. Their announcer was even saying it's coffee time.
Coffee time.
He said, y'all just fed us that coffee all night tonight.
And it was hot.
3:45 left. Clock ticks. Coffee gets it again over the left side. Great block over there by Baltz and Menard. Menard over there throwing a good block. Good job.
Arnold's checking in, and Spencer James is checked back out for the Redskins.
Okay.
First and goal from the 7-yard line.
Coffee back to quarterback now. Arnold in running back, pistol formation. He's going to give it to Arnold.
Face mask.
Ooh, that was a face mask, and they missed it.
Wow.
I don't know how he hung on to the ball. Anyway, kudos to Arnold for hanging on to that ball. You also got Austin George in there, it looks like, guys. Tell you what, Arnold, he's wearing many hats.
He is.
And he's looking out of his ear hole right now.
Yeah. Flag on the play. Maybe another one for unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, he gave, after the whistle, he gave
Yeah.
Coffee a shot.
Here we go.
Now
A little
we got,
chippy now.
Yeah, we got a little chippy going on.
Zane Baltz, the senior, trying to get everybody to the sideline there.
It was Arnold, I think, got a little frustrated there.
They brought him off the field.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the guy pushed him down, not even him or Coffee down after the play. Can't fault a guy for taking up for his.
Unsportsmanlike against.
So it's going to move the ball, half the distance?
Yep.
Right at the 5-yard line.
I don't encourage that type, but
no.
If you're protecting your player.
Exactly. Yep. I like seeing those senior linemen getting up there and getting in the middle and saying, okay, boys,
Here we go.
let's back off here.
Ball on the 5-yard line.
Is that Ryder Baltz?
Mm-hmm.
Ryder
Backfield,
Balt's in the game. And
There you go, big
Baltz,
boy.
Touchdown, Redskins. Ryder Baltz. No fear. First carry of the game. Straight up the middle. Touchdown, Redskins.
Congratulations, Ryder Baltz.
Yes, sir.
So, you know, guys, I keep my spot sheet with me. Last year, it wasn't hard to keep track of because we only had about 2 kids that ran the ball most games. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 ball carriers for the Redskins tonight.
Once again, you know, talking about the whole team getting involved.
Arnold on the kick. Through again. 2.5 minutes left here in the ball game. Redskins up 38-12.
By my Pocahontas High School arithmetic, that puts us at 366 yards rushing for the night to go along with 31 yards passing. So knocking down the door on 400 yards total offense, not too shabby.
Ladies and gentlemen, next week, senior Redskins are going to host the Brooklyn
We'll take it for sure.
Bearcats right here at Stillwater Stadium.
Going to look, I don't know. I kind of expect to see a few subs here on defense, so
Yeah.
I'm going to try to get everybody and call out their names as I see them out here on the
What
field.
else did you guys come back next week?
I want to thank Dane Dillon again, the newest member of our staff this year, down on the sideline.
Great shots by Dane.
He has. Derek Phelps is always doing a great job up here on our camera and technology stuff that I'm not smart enough to
I
do.
was getting some reports, guys, that we had some buffering going on early on. We're actually not on a wireless signal tonight. We're wired straight into the internet pipe, but still seeing some fluctuations in the signal, so I apologize about that. But looks like we're back on the straight and narrow right now.
I'm going to blame those guys over in the center booth. They're probably slowing it down.
Arnold approaches the football, going to kick it deep
That's
again.
That's a great kick there. Good high where,
Getting him down to 20.
where your guys can get down the field.
Good wrap up. Who was that?
That was Ricky
Regina.
Ricky Regina.
Number 13, Landon Mitchell on the return. Throw down by number 0, Ricky.
I can't get familiar with Ricky wearing that 0 this year.
It does throw me off as well.
All right, we got number 22. That would be senior Devin Hensley coming into the game.
Regina coming off the field.
Your green is off the field. Mason Priest out there in the backfield. Still
Block
got
in the back.
Arnold.
Pass incomplete. First down.
You know, that Green County Tech quarterback, he's hit us for a couple of scores, but, man, he's paying the price every time he drops back.
Number 73 came limping off the field. That was our starting nose, Mason Burgess. It looks like Noah Dilday is in at nose tackle.
All right.
Senior Noah Dilday.
Beasley drops back. Balt's putting the pressure on him.
Pass complete to number 18, Gad Stanley.
George on the tackle.
Number 11, Austin George.
Was that Balt's? Balt's 48 or 47?
Baltz was 47. He was the one that was bringing the pressure, I think.
Yep.
No, it was 48 bringing the pressure.
Was it?
Yep.
That would be Timber Westmoreland.
All right. I want to give everybody their props. Third
Delayed
down.
blitz.
Beasley complete over the middle.
We got number
Guess who?
We got number 8, Skylar Nunkelly out there.
Austin George, number 11 on the tackle. Big first down for the Eagles.
Connor Garish is. I wonder how many yards he has.
Well, Garish did a good job. We brought late pressure, and Garish recognized that and then dumped it in that vacated spot.
Yeah. Beasley
Yep, that's the same
throws
play
it to
they
Garish.
Scored a couple touchdowns on.
Luckily, this time we were in front of him when he caught the football.
Absolutely.
I don't guess Greene County Tech's going to sub.
Guess not.
That's okay.
Redskin defense. Remember old SEC coach Bill Curry used to call that middle bucket defense.
Got a chain malfunction over there, guys. They're getting that lined out. That is not sure on the other guy on the chain gang, but we got Mr. Paul Yema down there today.
Okay. Paul does a good job reading in church. Like it. Anyway.
Thanks to those guys for being out here tonight.
Folks, clock is ticking down. Throws it again over. Is that Garish again? No.
That is.
Number 13, Landon Mitchell.
No, that's Landon Mitchell on the catch out there.
Number 17, Mason
42.6 seconds. The ball clock will be stopped for first down. Moving the football. Tech wants to put them one on the board here before the end of the game. Beasley rolls out.
Broken up there by
Man, great defense by the Redskins.
Priest, wasn't it?
Mason Priest. Yeah, good defense.
18, Gad Stanley. Broken up by number 17, Mason Priest.
You know, with his length and speed, I could see him starting on both sides of the ball by the end of the year or middle of the year. We need a safety that'll go get somebody.
Well, he was headhunting on that one.
Beasley gets flushed out of the pocket, going to keep it himself this time.
Good flag.
got
You're
two
going to call that one
flags.
back.
It's holding.
So, Beasley goes into the end zone, but there was a reason because they were holding. Maybe the last last play of the game. Of course, they're throwing the football, so who knows. Beasley going to set up a screen pass again. It's complete. Redskins, good defense.
Austin George.
Yep. He wasn't going to let go of him there.
I don't know about y'all, but he's made a pretty good case for defense.
That's the ball game.
All right, folks. 38-12. Here's your score here at Schoonover Stadium. The Redskins start off with a big W to do their home 1-1. Still got one more non-conference game before we start the conference. So, gonna flip it over to Mike here, and we're gonna do players of the game and some stats.
So, guys, I think Austin George made a strong case for defensive player of the game.
That's mine.
I've got him for six. I've got him for 6 tackles with a sack, and I may have missed a couple along the way. And honestly, if Regina hadn't ran that touchdown back or ran that fumble return back for a touchdown last week against Salem, George was a contender for defensive player of the game.
Yeah, he told me
For
about
them
it.
as well. Yeah. so we're going to have Austin George as our Rancho Bravo defensive player of the game. Offensive player of the game.
Z-Man.
I got to say the X-Man. Yeah, the X-Man. Yeah.
Z-X.
Yeah, the XYZ,
X-Man.
whatever. Only 2 carries for negative gain. Go through the stats here, guys. So we're gonna give the X-Men the X-Man, this Don Steakhouse of Pocahontas offensive player of the game.
Nice.
I've got Coffee leading the Redskins with 25 carries for 220 yards. Again, Pocahontas math, that's almost 10 yards a carry. That's pretty good.
Yep.
Coffee had one touchdown. One touchdown, right? But the X-Man, 19 carries tonight, 148 yards, 2 touchdowns, one of 44 yards, the other of 33 yards. And he also had a kickoff return for a touchdown, right?
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
punt.
Or punt return for a touchdown.
One of them.
And some of those were tough yards right up the
100%. So we also put, let me see where my numbers are at. Had James rushing the ball 5 times for 9 yards. Arnold, 1 carry for 3 yards. And Ryder Baltz, 1 carry, 5 yards, and a touchdown. That's pretty good. Pretty good average right there. Every time you touch the ball, you score a touchdown. I had Spencer James on the night. Looks like 5 of 8 for 31 yards passing. Coffee was the leading receiver, 3 catches for 21 yards, and I had Mitchell with 2 catches for 10 yards. My leading tackler on my sheet, I had Menard with 7 tackles. Had Ryder Baltz with 6 tackles and a sack, and then our player of the game, defensive player of the game, Austin George, with 6 tackles and a sack. Also, I credited Evan Thompson, another sack. He's got a sack in both games so far. So, had him down for 3 tackles and a sack. And then we had Mitchell and Arnold with those first half interceptions. So, just, man, a lot to be pleased with here, guys.
Listen, I promise we didn't do this, but we had 2 interviews before the game. Xavier Ballard and Austin George.
Good picks there. Now, of course, guys, again, we're going to thank Riverside Kubota, our post-game sponsor. Matt and his team down at Riverside Kubota, they're committed to putting the customer first. It's that commitment that has led them to provide residents all over the Pocahontas area with tough, durable equipment and outstanding services. Whether you're looking to buy equipment for your farming operation or simply need to rent a piece of equipment for a home project, Riverside Kubota wants to be a part of your success. So, again, I want to thank all of our sponsors again, Brock, before we sign off for the night. Balch Chevrolet, Barton's of Pocahontas, our first down sponsor. We had a lot of those tonight. GTS Physical Therapy of Pocahontas, our halftime sponsor. Rancho Bravo, Herman and his bunch for defensive player of the game. Don Steakhouse of Pocahontas, DG Selena.
DG and Selena. They've been
Good
doing it for
folks.
years.
They've raised every one of my kids, I think. So good folks there. And, again, Riverside Kubota coming on tonight for our post game, and that's going to wrap it up. You guys have any closing thoughts? We're back.
Yeah, who we got next week?
We got Brooklyn next week.
Okay, back home.
Back home next
All right.
week. Brooklyn put it on West Side, I believe it was that first game of the year. I don't know what their score was tonight. I'm going to tell you, boys, we got some payback against Brooklyn.
Absolutely,
I agree.
They
100%.
they got after the Skins last year at their place. If y'all remember right, that was the game that we had to broadcast from the stands because they would not let us in their press box.
Correct.
I'm going to talk to Dr. Arbuckle and see if we can get them put in the end zone, maybe underneath that tent next week. But anyway, we got Brooklyn coming to town. Skins get on the right side of the score, the win ledger. Put them 1-1 on the year, and there's some good things to see out there tonight, boys. Good things. All right, guys. For Brock Tiedemeyer, Aaron Baltz, Derek Phelps, Dane Dillon, it's Mike Thompson. We'll see you on the flip side.
Good job, guys. Y'all good if I go?
Go get your boy.
Okay. All right.